Do you want to do that? Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so just so I'm kind of figuring this out, you're going to hear me through here, and we're going to pick you up on the mic. So, okay. So if you don't mind, I want to make sure that I'm saying your name correctly. Will you say and spell your first and last name for me?
Can I what?
Say and spell your first and last name.
Gershon Caston.
Well, thank you for agreeing to do this. I think my first question is why? Why are you willing to sit down and talk to us?
Well, really, it's I guess it's just a chance to speak my piece or give my proclaim my innocence.
Yeah. Well, that's why we want to talk to you. I know that especially in situations like this, we have a lot of accusations, there's a lot of documents, and so it was really important to us to come to you and hear from your perspective, your response, and your side, basically. We don't want to be one-sided. So there are two sets of things I want to talk to you about. One of them is the accusations, the criminal accusations for being here. And then there have also been reports from some of the school districts where you worked. And so I'd love to talk to you about your career in education, because I know you've been a teacher for a long time. So I guess my first question for you, obviously you know what you're being accused of. What is your response to those accusations?
I'm just trusting that, that the Lord God will deliver me through this situation and, show the world and show my loved ones that, these are just false accusations and that, I don't know, I guess it's just a test of faith.
Yeah, a test of faith. And so with these accusations, you say being false, how did you get here? How are you being accused of doing these things?
I really haven't had that revealed to me. I haven't had that revealed to me just yet. Yeah. As far as I know, I was just, living my life one day, and then, the police came and got me, and, I learned from other people that, all this went on the news and just, when it came about.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the other people that were also arrested when you were arrested in this case? Do you know them?
No, not at all.
You don't know them. When are you familiar? Did you at all, from your recollection, come in contact with the 11-year-old girl who's supposed to be the victim in this case?
No, I don't know any minors. I don't know any.
Is it possible that you came in contact with someone that you didn't know was a minor, who did not present themselves to you as a minor?
No, I don't.
None. Yeah, just no. And there is an accusation in this that you were like a manager, like that you managed maybe sex workers or prostitutes.
No, that's completely false. I have heard that from the news that there were other people involved and everything like that, but I'm unaware who those people are, and I'm still in the same position that I began in.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about teaching. You were a teacher for a long time. You've worked in a lot of districts in North Texas. You were prepared to start working at Red Oak ISD, supposed to be this fall. But you were in Duncanville before you were going to Red Oak, and you were also a student in Duncanville, correct? So that was you were an alum. Can you talk to me about the end of your time in Duncanville?
It was a rewarding experience, being able to go back and go to the school that I once attended, for us to be, amongst the nation's leaders in athletics and academics, and it was just a rewarding time, a pretty exciting time.
Yeah. Duncanville ISD did release some documents that showed that toward the end of your time that you were told that you had to resign because there was an investigation, I think, with maybe the freshman girls basketball team. Can you, and I read the written statements that you wrote that said that the allegations against you were not true. But I know that was an exciting time for Duncanville basketball as a whole, and I know there was a lot going on, and that you had been a coach before, and this had been something you'd been working on for a while. How that went for you, having those allegations made, having that investigation done. Any thoughts on that?
The accusations and stuff or whatever, those are like, I was a part of a staff where there were some UIL regulations that were not upheld. So those type of, whatever that was going on with that was strictly to do with those the rules or something.
So as part, because we all know that Duncanville had a large coaching, shift with all that. So you're saying your situation was a part of that. Mm-hmm. When were the written statements from the girls on the basketball team who were talking about, the way that you maybe spoke to them, and the allegations of, name calling and that kind of thing, and that investigation leading to HR's recommendation that you don't stay. So you're saying that is not why you were told to resign.
No.
Not that, no. Okay. And do you have anything can you comment at all about maybe any investigations with Irving or Dallas ISD? No. So when we talk about, just this idea that perhaps there was any misconduct as an educator, you're saying there was none?
No. If you look up my record, I've worked around, countless thousands of young adults, ranging from the middle school age to the high school age, and I've never had any type of, extreme allegations or anything like that, that ever came about. My conduct has been pretty solid for the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm. And you've worked in districts for the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. Why do you think? Excuse me. Why do you think you're here?
Until that really hasn't been disclosed to me all of just yet, to be honest with you.
You don't know why you're here?
No, I know what the allegations are, but, until, everything's just laid out, or, I don't know, I'm just hoping and praying that, all this is just cleared up and just exonerated.
Yeah. At the beginning of this, you called this a test of faith. And I know you've been here since July. And when you think about, and I know it's been slowly moving, you have not been indicted, you have not been convicted of a crime. To even know that the charge of trafficking a child is associated with your name, when you hear that, what do you think?
It's just pretty disgraceful, to have everything that you work for your reputation and everything, for your college degree, your teaching certificates and all that, to just be jeopardized like that and up in the air is just, it's just very heartbreaking.
Yeah. The arrest affidavit from Dallas police, that's kind of like created and released when someone's arrested, says that the young woman in this case told police that you trafficked her, and that you all had sexual intercourse, and that in that time, in one of the conversations that you had towards the beginning of your interaction, that you told her that you were a teacher. What is your response to that?
I have no clue. I have to take that up with my lawyer. I just have no.
Anybody who is watching this, and I know you started this by saying that it's important to you to speak your piece, and we want you to be able to do that. What do you, if anyone's watching this, what do you want? Someone sitting at home, what do you want your family to hear from you? What do you want people to hear? What do you want them to know?
To just not believe everything that they hear, and to just stay faithful to the Lord, just call upon that higher power for, you know, just supernatural, just deliverance.
Yeah. And that's your prayer in this space.
Mhm.
How have you kept your faith since July in this?
Just talking with family, just talking with God every day, you know, restoring my relationship with the Lord.
Is there anybody that you're related to, like maybe a family member or someone close to you who knows you, who you would like us to reach out to talk to?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to add that I didn't ask you?
That's it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Caston.
All right, thank you.
I think he's going to come around.
Sure, I need to get the microphone.
Is it attached down there somewhere? I think somebody else will come get it. Just hang out right there for a second.
He's finished. He can come out.
Where do I need to take?
They come. Tell him to come.
Yeah, we fixing to open that booth back up. Which tank he going in?
7, I can go get the operator.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
Just pop the door. He gonna take him back for you.
Go back to.
7-3 and baby 7.
Yeah.
Where's that? Hi, thank you. He has no idea how he got here, and he has no idea what happened, and just no idea what's going on. And he has never heard of this before. So, is that how that usually goes? Yeah, I figured.
I gotta go back.